Hello, this is Goku4.1 back with part 2 of why I think The Last Airbender is a good movie, and a challenge to those who think it's a bad movie. This is where I'll be talking about the negatives. There are quite a few negatives. I believe this video will be shorter than the first, but don't worry, there are negatives, so let's begin with the negatives now. Now, there were some bad changes too. Now, negative things. Not having the main characters Sokka and Katara not being Inuit, I think was a bad change. They should have tried to find some Inuit actors. And that goes to the whole racist thing. I don't think there were racists. I think it just a fact of how easy is it to find Inuit actors. I don't think it's easy. I don't know if they even tried. They might have tried. The punctuation of the characters, Sokka being Sokka, did not like it. I found out why. It was because originally they actually did want to use the Asian pronunciation. Aang is better than Ung. That bugs me, but it's not a huge problem. Among that, the stuff I really didn't like was the removal of certain things. They never went to the Earth City of Mombasa, something like that. I might be pronouncing it really wrong. And they never met King Boomy. They should have. There's no reason not to have that. It would have been really awesome. And I miss it. I do definitely miss it. And it would have brought more to the character. Not having the Kyoshi scene. I heard Kyoshi is in the movie, and when I rewatch it, when I see it for my second time, I'll definitely look for it. But not having the Kyoshi girls was a miss, because both of these things are important for the second movie and the third movie. Obviously, King Boomy is going to be in the third movie. I don't think he has a role. He should be in the second movie, and the Kyoshi Warriors have to be eventually in there because one of the main Kyoshi warrior, Suki, needs to be eventually becomes part of their group, and I like Suki, and it's the second love for Sokka. And no, I'm not gonna call him Sokka, and I'm not gonna call Aang Ung, even though I like the movie, and I did enjoy this movie. Their names are what their names are, and I think names are something simple that you should keep. But they changed them. I got over it. It's not a big deal. It took me a second to get over it. A lot of people were booing and saying, Ung, it's Aang, it's not freaking Ung. In the audience, that was rude. I did it at the end of the movie. I think I did it at the end of the movie. And I resorted to something I shouldn't have done. But it's a minor change. It doesn't really bug me that much. Among that, other changes I did not like I did not like the appearance of Uncle Iroh. They didn't really put his personality in the movie as well as they could have. They did kind of tease that he loved tea. They could have done that much better. But his appearance really kind of threw me off. It wasn't bad. Like, he did a great performance. How he looked wasn't great. But that was just a little nitpick. It's not a big thing. They should have went with somebody a little shorter and a little chubbier. But he's not fat. He's just more heavy set. But I got over that one pretty easily. That's what I think of. So, please, anybody out there, tell me what you think. Tell me what the changes you hate. Please be respectful. I would like to know why this movie is a horrid piece of shit. So please leave me a video response or a comment. Or if you have a review already, post a review. I do not want people stating, oh, it's a bad movie because it's a bad movie. That's not an answer. I've seen several reviews out there that's what they stated. They said it's a bad movie because it's bad. That's not an answer. It's not bad because it's bad. It's bad because there are things that you don't like about the movie. Tell me what those are. And a lot of these things I think are just fans upset that they changed things. Things have to be changed. It's a necessary thing to doing an adaptation. If you didn't want them to do an adaptation, don't watch it. The Dragon Ball Evolution fans, they technically watched it, but I'm not going to get into that. So yes, please leave me a comment. And also, if you do make a video to do a video response on this video, please just put what you hate. Don't do a review. Obviously, if you already have a review already built, do your review. but I'd rather just listen to what you hate about the movie instead of listening to an entire new review. Not to say that I don't want to listen to your reviews, but if you have one, just put the review. If you don't, and you make a review response, I'm just asking, please, to just leave your problems. And if you like the movie, please tell me why you like the movie, and if there's any changes you actually did like, please leave them, because I'd love to hear about it. I think this movie was good, so this is Goku 407. See you next time, YouTube.